Begin April. I wish you guys a month of success, joy, prosperity, positive energy, good vibes, lots of wealth, money, goodwill. All right. This is a very beautiful month. I love the month. I told you guys yesterday that it's kind of like a month for my family. I have like two birthday celebrations in my house and my parents' wedding anniversary. So I'm really excited about this particular month. So welcome again and happy new month to every one of you listening and watching us. This is What's Up on Galaxy Television, where we over reach for the stars. And we're so excited to be here. Now, I'll tell you something. You ask yourself a question. It's April, the fourth month. What have you achieved this year? That's not a question you should be asking right now. In fact, everyone in Nigeria understands the fact that if you're here right now and you're thriving. Just this morning coming to the office, I was reading about some of the deaths in Benue State and Edo State, to be exact. And I really didn't think highly of Nigeria at that point. At some point, at what point rather are we going to stop being cowardly? Come out and defend yourself. That's one of the things I had to tell myself I was going to speak about. But well, this is an entertainment program, not a political one, and we'll go straight to matters at hand. WhatsApp, if you're tuning in for the first time, you ask yourself, what's the program all about? I'll tell you, it's a program that was made basically for the Gen Zs and resonate, fun, entertainment, information, and good vibes, goodwill, adventure, if you want to say or put that down. And Gen Zs understand what this is all about. But we often say that if you're young at heart, this is also the program for you. We'll move forward to Celebrity Gist. This is where we have Celebrity Gist. At the end of the show, I and Susan always talk about everything trending in the celebrity world. Will give you information that only us may or might be privy to. We do movie reviews sometimes on the show. This is when we have new movies coming out at the box office, cinemas, YouTube, yes, Netflix, Prime, whatever it is. We'll tell you what these movies are all about. Usually we give synopsis and then we give ratings from 1 to 10. We say go out there and watch it. It's an exciting movie. Also, we do fashion and style. This is when we'll go for events and we look at people on the red carpet, what they wore, their styling, who styled them, what they were able to buy or wear on their feet, accessories, or give ratings from 1 to 10 as well. So if you'd be interested in all this kind of stuff, you'll be able to go check them out on the sites. Also, the icing on the cake is when we have guest A-list celebrities come into the studio to tell you about their life's work, journey, and everything that concerns them. Now, most of them who can make it to the studios do so from anywhere in the world. So we have a Zoom space for them to come through. And we've had guests from Brazil, we've had from the Netherlands, we've had from Spain, Italy, and just recently I got a call from someone who watches WhatsApp all the way from Uganda. Trust me, he will be on the show very soon. And sent a message yesterday. It was like, I watch you guys. I see you guys. I'd love to be part of the show. He's also an amazing artist. And that's what we do on the show. We're privy to giving you first-hand information. So good morning again and welcome. Yes, Galaxy Television, I'll reiterate and tell you, Galaxy Television is on the go. For those of you who have iPhones or iPads or whatever, it's the iOS store. And then for Android users, it's the Google Play Store. Head on there and download the Galaxy Television app. All right. It helps you watch Galaxy Television from anywhere you're not in the comfort of your living room and watching television with any gadget and with internet or data. You can be able to watch us. Also streaming live on Facebook at Galaxy Television. Just head on to the search space and put Galaxy Television and voila, you'll be able to watch us. Also, we're streaming live on YouTube, galaxytv.news or galaxytv.entertainment. Star times 110 for decoder. And of course, for those of you who do not have any of this in your house, Galaxy Television, we love you guys. So for those of you who have antennas, if they show, show, turn left, Chukuka, right, back, front. We are in terrestrial UHF 27. That's the way to put smiles on your faces. So good morning again. You know who I am. They call me Orally. That's AURALWE, aka the Vibes Machine. They call me the Sugar Daddy of Lagos. You can call me the Big Size Teddy Bear. And this morning, I'm privy to be on the show. Very beautiful woman on black as well. Black and black, black and black. Susan, how you doing?
Nice to me. So now I'm falling in love with black, and I think it does suit my complexion.
Yes, it does. Red and black. Red or
Red.
black. You don't like red, but red will suit you. If you wear a very lovely
I'll try
red
it
gown.
for you. I will try it. Hello and welcome. It's always a pleasure to be on this show
Yeah.
with Aurelie, and happy new month. Aurelie said this month is for his family birthdays and all that. I just left you yesterday. I didn't want to talk. This month is actually my husband's birthday.
Are you
And
serious?
my wedding anniversary as well.
What day?
Other men put their wife's weddings on her birthday, but he puts mine or ours on his.
Oh my God.
So if you're listening,
Brother, we are proud of you.
Okay, so April 22 is for my husband's birthday and our wedding anniversary.
So what will we be doing that day? Because you cannot wine us. That day, I expect small chops in the studio. I expect one or two things. I don't want to call the brand. I am the camera crew. We're right here, and I'm going to save this video so that when you Zuzu, we're able to replay it every day before the show starts. That this is what Susan promised us, and she didn't keep to our. But anyway, congratulations and all that in advance. It's not easy to be still married in Nigeria. Nobody 1 year old. If you think so, they like ask two faces. Also, we have someone whose birthday is the man is wearing purple today, looking very eclectic and ecstatic. We'll give you more details about that, but let's go on a quick break. When we come back, you're meeting our A-list guest celebrity. He has a name that resonates with love. When we come back, you'll be meeting him. Don't go far. People said that if you want to go fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you take everyone along with you, and that's who and what and why we're able to take everyone on this amazing journey with us. Today is a very beautiful day, the first day of the month of April 2025, and I'm excited in the studio because it is one of the birthdays of our own, one man who knows how to do his job and do it correctly. I want to say big happy birthday to big man Ralph. God bless you so much for all you do. It's not easy to keep us in frame like this now, looking all fresh and fly. And when people see us outside, they say, "Oh, man, we love that your video in our live." Now, Ralph, them run out. We always give props to people who show love. So we're gonna sing for him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ralph, for me to sing. I'm on you. Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
You're not running this show solo.
I said, let's sing. You left me.
See your voice.
How? What happened to it? It's Christ.
Oh, you embarrass me.
Oh, no, see. Is it worship song we should sing? Favor. So I mean, like
really, you have a beautiful voice. This
Thank you.
I'll hear you sing.
Yes, I only sing for very special people. Like when Adebashi did his birthday, I fire. It depends on the.
Sing, but then when I heard your voice, I just calmed down.
No, sing, Joe. But anyway, Ralph, we're spending this time to tell you how much we care, how much we love you. Thanks for all you do on behalf of Whatzup, Galaxy Television. And Susan should do most of the things because you're always putting mic for her. Say, Madam, is it like this? But see, I'm not doing it.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes. All right. Moving on from the birthday cacophony, we're moving to something special. We have someone very special in the studios this morning. Ladies and gentlemen. So about to go down, Yeah, we have someone here, and when I said his name resonates with love, you were thinking something else, but his name has an R in it. That's the first one here. His name also has an O in it. I'm wondering why I'm taking time to do this, but ladies and gentlemen, help me and help us welcome. I and Susan are so honored to have Romeo, the Romeo Otega in the studios. Welcome. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes. How was you getting to the studios?
So, did you happen to Lagos or Lagos happened to you?
Well, Lagos happened to all of us, but we're used to it.
Yeah. We'll try our best. All right.
Surprisingly, this morning was kind of calm.
Yeah, I think it's the public holidays. Because
I think that's the reason.
I left the house late. Not late, but late. The road was kind of like, I gotta do it. Yeah. All right. We have the Romeo Otega, legend, in the studio this morning. He's a singer, songwriter, on-air personality, music producer, recording artist. And he was born on December 9th in Warri, Delta State. You know Warri people, they know they carry
Your
last.
father.
All right, a country-made artist, singer, songwriter, OAP, and music producer whose career spanned over 3 decades in the Nigerian entertainment scene. When this man was balling, when he started balling, some of you not born that time. All right, Romeo is an indigene of Uvie, Efun. Oh, when I pass there, Efun roundabout somewhere, when I'm traveling to Benin or so, Port Harcourt, we always pass there, then we buy things at that roundabout. Paternally and Jedo, maternally Iwobo, speaking areas. I love Iwobo people a lot. I have lots of friends from the area. Completed his primary, secondary, and tertiary education at New World School, College of Commerce, and College of Education, respectively, in Warri. Otega worked briefly as an announcer, OAP at DBS and EBS, respectively, before leaving for Lagos to pursue his music career. Now, Romeo Otega was part of a musical trio, The Wayfarers, alongside his brother Fortune Otega, and later progressed to a 5-man band Level 9 under the management of Dan, about Dynamite Entertainment. And the band toured the country extensively in the 90s, Gen Z's Alpha. After the band dissolved, Romeo left for Lagos to pursue a solo musical career. While in Lagos, he honed his musical skills by participating in several studio recording projects with numerous artists, notably with the opening act and lead singer for Evie Edna's band, and toured West Africa in the late 90s. Otega won the prestigious Commonwealth Song Award 93. He is also a recipient of a couple of awards, including the MMSAs in 2019. He has, however, performed in studio recordings with notable superstars like Sonny Okosun, STSN, that's Christy, SN, Onye Cohen, God bless his soul, Felix Liberty, Mandy Brown, Fela Day, Chris Hannon, and Chris Mba. And all this has been done that his legendary status has been solidified over the years. We're not Gen Zs up on the show, we're also bringing oldies and newbies and legends as well. So some of you, when this man was balling, all right, the video that time, this man, and he's still here doing, yes, some of you don't know.
Still relevant in the
Yes,
industry.
doing such. Some of you don't know who Ode Kawenu is. It was only when she died. Christians, some of them don't know. If they say sing one song, there's one love. After one, which other one do you know? A lot of people do not know. So we're very excited to have you in the studios. Now we always say something for people who have our predecessors who started music, who've done it that time and are still contributing. And we're going to give Romeo Otega his flowers in the show to do so. Thank you so much for being who you are and giving us amazing sounds. Now his band toured Nigeria over the years and gave exciting music. Now some of the music this man and his band did gave birth to some of the things you do in lounges right now, live band. You guys don't understand, forget me self sabi music. So we'll go straight back to who the man is. Welcome to the show again. We're so honored to have you here. I am just going to be asking you questions for your fans and people who love you.
People who don't know you when you started music, like Gen Zs, let them know who
let them know. So we're going to ask you the journey. How did it start for Romeo Otega?
Well, I was actually introduced to music quite early. I started singing from tender age, about 8 years old, when my mother introduced me to the choir. That was when I knew firsthand how music was being made. Some of the songs we used to hear on radio and TV, just hear them, they're pleasant to us. But when you see a choir at work, arranging different parts that form harmony, you start to understand that music is not just a joke, some serious habit. From a tender age, I knew that apart from the talent, there's a lot of work that goes behind the scene to make music.
Sure.
So from there, it took about 10 years before I decided to try my hands in music. When I did my first piano, I was about 18 years old. We just moved from there. We found ourselves here. So
Wow, that's beautiful. We love that. We love that for you.
Aaron, have you noticed that almost every artist who comes on this show started in the choir?
I do.
So I think this is a word for somebody.
Yes, and
Let your child join the choir.
that's it. A whole lot of. But I feel like this present age and time, people are moving away from what the choir is.
Exactly.
You know, at that time when I was growing up, my dad would always, okay, he's a pastor and all that. I learned to play instruments by myself. But you see that choir thing, you must be relevant. And that's, if you see people who have joined the choir, who started from there, you see people who understand what music is all about. Their sound is different.
Exactly.
Check as crazy as Zlatan is. If you listen to the harmony that comes from beats, you would love it because he started from the choir. As Zlatan crazy, you say, I listen to what he makes sure that before the shouting, there's good music that comes from under it. So you can actually dance to the beat without listening to his voice.
And it's not only limited to Nigeria, it's all over the world.
True.
All the greatest artists you hear, Michael Jackson, Stevie
They all
Wonder,
started in choir.
they all started in the choir. It's a good breeding for music.
Mm.
And I'm very happy that in Nigeria now you can see that the gospel music has taken, it's beginning to take the shine off most of our contemporary artists.
Yeah.
Compared to what obtained previously. You see a lot of gospel artists now being amongst the A-list artists.
And charging the same amount. And now it's causing problems.
At least they changed their beats to suit contemporary music as well. Because people didn't like them, could not dance to them. But now
there's Afro beats in gospel. And it's turning people off.
So Romeo, you started music like over 3 decades ago, right?
Yeah.
How are you able to maintain relevance in an ever-changing music scene?
Well, like I say, if you can't join them, if you can't beat them, join them. One of the key factors is being relevant. It's trying to do whatever it takes to remain relevant. Now, you know, if you what's the term again? I forgot. But you see, if you refuse to adapt,
true.
You understand? So it's trying to see what obtains in the present generation and trying to pick a little from here and there, add it to your own experience. You understand? Because you can't live that life. Experience matters a lot.
Yeah.
But to be relevant, you have to at least blend your experience with what obtains present, and then you'll be relevant.
All right, that's beautiful. Now, in '92, you won the Commonwealth Song Award. Yes, which was one of the best days of your life, I would hope. Now, for us here, we're going to ask you what that moment was like and how did that moment in time change the course of your trajectory? How did it impact your life? Was it good or was it bad?
Yeah, winning an award was actually one of the landmarks of my career. I remember it was quite an exciting period. When I won that award, I was interviewed by Pat Dawn. Then during the Pat Dawn show at NTA.
Yes.
And it brought me a lot of respect and recognition from you. And that also added to my confidence and made me realize myself that I'm no longer just an upcoming artist, but a major player in the industry. Because the award we're talking about now was an international award. About 43 countries of the Commonwealth participated.
That's a big
my entry represented Nigeria. It was an award that included countries like India, United States of America, all the nations of the Commonwealth.
Wow.
And so it was a big thing and it boosted my confidence a lot. It opened a lot of doors. To think that when I went to submit my entry that day, I was almost accidentally shot by a overzealous military man.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You know, good things really don't go easy. You know, so from then on, I started receiving a lot of accolades from my colleagues and recognition, like I said. And it opened a lot of doors.
Hmm. Well, that's a good one. All right. Opening those doors, I'm sure, changed the course of your life, like you said. So, um, from all the songs that we know from Romeo Otega's archives, your classics, which one was or is your favorite, and which one do you think can still be relatable to us, Gen Zs, people now, oldies living in this part of the world in these times?
Talking about favorites, songs actually are just like children. It's very difficult to really say this is my favorite. You might like a song for a particular reason, like you like Q for a particular reason. So it's difficult for most artists to tell you this is my favorite song. What I would say is that my favorite song is the songs that are not written yet.
Hmm.
You understand? So we're talking about what I think the Gen Zs would relate to presently. It's also very difficult to say, music is a dynamic thing, constant changes. At the point where you write song, that particular generation are the Gen Zs of that generation. So you write for the present, if you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
So bringing it down to this time, if you really want to appeal to the present generation, you might have to make a few alterations by fusing in beats, terminologies, and a few other things to complement what you've already written for it to really appeal to the present generation. Otherwise, if you just pick a song from the old and just drop it the way you did it before, some people might find it difficult to relate to it.
So let's take you down memory lane.
Yeah.
Your music career started with the Wayfarers and later Level 9.
Yeah.
So what was the wildest moment from your band days? Can you still remember?
Oh, there were a couple of wild moments. But one that readily comes to mind, I think that was during our Level 9 days. We had this show at Kano or Kaduna, Northern State. And as usual, I was singing on stage, and there was this young lady who came with a man. She came on stage to spray me, which was what we used to normally. But after a while, she got carried away and started touching me in some places she's not supposed to. And the security guys came in to my rescue and they started, but she refused to leave. And she was actually forcibly moved off stage. It was a very, very funny
Wild.
experience, funny and wild. And initially, her companion who came was pissed off with her, but after a while, we musicians, we had to reconcile, call the guy to reconcile, and everything was amicably settled, because it was like, I got my girl to show.
You come carry on.
What was her excuse?
I think she was carried away by the music one, and of course, alcohol.
Oh.
Alcohol triggers ups and emotions inside her. Well, it was a very wild experience. Very, very wild. There were a couple of other experiences, but this one really comes to mind.
So it was wild indeed.
What would have prompted that? Women, eh?
Sometimes
Tobacco.
that's part of it. Alcohol acts on what
Yes.
you already feel.
Music too.
Saturates it.
But the way the boss bring. That's what it was then.
And again, going back to even now, he's looking so handsome. So imagine back then.
And that time Romeo knew to wine waist. So yeah. Just small like this. For a woman to come out and spray you, let me tell you, it's not to trigger two things trigger women to come spray. First, emotions. Like she feels some type of way, and then excitement. Something is catching her fancy that's making her come and spray. It's not easy for a woman to bring their money out right from time. No woman bring their money.
So the guy will carry her come money, she dey spray.
He gave her, but now she still spray am. Now who spray get the money? Last. So some of those experiences, as I was at Davido's concert one time at the TBS. I think it was last year, Timeless concert, and I could see ladies holding Ifeanyi's face on their placards, and these chicks were crying. Maybe like regular girls. Fine, fine babes using iPhone, whatever. And they were shouting, oh, Romeo. I was at the VVIP, but I was looking at them like,
I will never understand it.
so now I understand what yes.
The funny thing is that most of the ladies that do this, what actually attracts them unknowingly is the music. It's the music actually. But somewhere along the line, they get carried away and think it is the artist that attracts them. But if you look at it deeply, it's the music. Now the music, the artist doesn't have any appeal. So it's the music that actually attracts them to the artist, and then they fall in love with the artist instead of the music. You know? So it's something that happens around the world.
True. Now, music is a universal language, and at points, people have been known to say music does make you lose control. We'll still have Romeo Otega in the studio, legend by all means necessary, and of course, I and Susan have been trying to delve into his life, his work, his journey, and everything that pertains to his music and entertainment as a whole. An on-air personality, a serial winner, Commonwealth Songwriter of the Year 93. Now, so much accolades to his name amongst other awards. Now, it's not easy to have someone who is still this relevant in the Nigerian entertainment space. Some of us in Nigeria have been known to throw away people who started all this music. Well, we're going to be giving much more flowers, but we have to go on this quick break. When we come back, I, Susan, and Romeo still in the studio. Don't go far. Yes, welcome back to Whatzup on Galaxy Television. This is what I call the second part of the show. And yes, we're still very excited to be here and honored to have the legend Romeo Otega in the studios. Of course, I and Susan are still doing justice to questioning the man himself in a very lovely way. That video you just watched, Mamacita. See, let's be truthful. Some videos and songs in today's Nigeria doesn't level up to that.
I tell you.
But those ones are currently trending at number one. It's the truth. Listen. If you understand. Well, when I'm on radio, a lot of people say that they actually cannot just get enough of the kind of music I play because I'm very diverse. I don't give you just Fido and Ayomaf and Shode. I give you from, and that's something that a lot of people have failed to understand and resonate with. But good music is good music. 10 years, 20 years. And we often ask some of our young gays that we bring on here, we say, what's that special spice that you hope to put in your music, or you put that will make it still relevant?
Years to come.
Even after you've gone. Now play this song anywhere. Of course, we're going to dance and move our body. That's for sure. Now this song, tell us about it briefly. The video, when it was shot, the motivation behind the song and all that.
And motivation, it actually came from the true life experience. When I was in the US, there was this nightclub I went to. I think the nightclub was called Jamaica. The scene that I was trying to depict here, actually happened. I was in the nightclub and this lady just stepped in and caught the whole attention of everybody. Wow. So I said, might as well write a song. That was a long time. So I came and we shot this video actually about 4 years ago.
Wow.
And it has gone through a lot of metamorphosis and trying to push it. Creating music and making music trend are two different things.
Yes.
So we're just trying to bring up most of this stuff. There's still a lot more on. A lot more. Even some songs that I recorded way back that we didn't shoot the videos. We're trying to get them gradually. Between now and the end of this year, we'll see a couple of them.
We're looking forward to that as well.
Okay, you've worked with bands and you've also been a solo artist.
Yes.
So what's the biggest difference between being a solo artist and collaborating with a group?
Oh, there's a lot of difference. As a solo artist, you have a lot of freedom to express it the way you want. But the downside of it is that whatever comes, you either take the flowers or you get nuts for it. You understand?
Yes.
But when you're in a group situation, it's not just you that takes the blame if the music doesn't flow. But otherwise, as a solo artist, you have the freedom of expression much more than in a group situation.
Okay, you made mention of things cooking up for this year, some of your songs that you've released but no videos yet.
Yeah.
So if you would remake one of such songs in this generation, who would you feature and why?
Wow. I have a lot of favorite artists of the present Gen Z generation. It will depend on the song, because actually when we write songs or when we want to feature artists, we look at the composition of the song, the elements that make up the song, and try to weigh who is going to shine more on this kind of material. So not until we really decide on a song, it's going to be very difficult for me to say this and this. But I have people like Tiwa Savage in mind because I've noticed that she's one artist that is very versatile. She can fly on
And yes,
anything. She's really very, very versatile. I'll also think of doing a collab with Two-Face because that guy is magical. Despite all the controversy surrounding him, it's amazing how he manages to keep his music involved. Nothing distracts from his music.
oh yes.
Anytime he comes out, no matter the controversies or whatever, Two-Face is Two-Face. And it's a very gifted one. Those are just a couple that I can mention. Two-Face or TSI.
So
Okay.
if TikTok was around in the 90s, which of your songs do you think would have gone viral?
90s. Again, you can never really say. You can't really say. TikTok is one very funny. You see some songs that trend on TikTok are songs you don't even expect.
To tell you,
You understand? So I can't do any song that you put on social media and push will definitely trend as long as you push the right buttons. There was a song I did way back in my Urobodala called Otega. It was actually sung in my dog. A song like that could trend as long as you okay. If I want to do a song like that, I have to bring in some translations in English language for a wider audience. But that does not mean you have to destroy the song for what it is, because songs really, like children, they have to use it. Songs come on their own, and when they come, you don't really obstruct the flow. You don't obstruct the flow. If the song is coming like that, you just allow it to. It's not you that's actually writing the song. It's a higher force that is writing the song through you. So sometimes when you obstruct the flow, you kill the song. That's why I say you don't really know. I would prefer to just put the song out there and see how it goes than to just pieces the song just for the sake of punishment.
all right. And it says that in your bio you started as an OAP and on-air personality, and before delving into music. Um, how did radio shape your understanding of the entertainment industry?
Oh yeah, way back when I was an announcer, I came to terms with the fact that it's not just your talent alone that sends you in this industry. Because on-air personalities, we heard a lot of materials that never blew. Very good materials. It's either they didn't have a solid management to push their work, or they lacked motivation to push their work. Not that they are not good enough. So I knew that from way back, that you're coming into this kind of industry. It's not just about, oh, you are too good looking, or you're too good a dancer or a singer. It's a total package. The management must really play a pivotal role in making sure that music gets to the new chords everywhere. Otherwise, you see a lot of wasted materials. So that was the first lesson I learned as a radio personality. That still, not all the songs you hear that are better than the ones you don't hear. But somewhere along the line, certain things were not popular then. That's why those ones didn't stop.
All right. Family is very important and essential in everybody's life. How has it been juggling between entertainment and family? You being the superstar legend that you are, you traveled a lot. Especially when you had the band. You traveled from state to state, countries, and different theaters, domes. You graced basically everywhere. How was it on the home front? How were you able to settle down, get married, and start a family, if
Well,
we should ask that?
it's been very easy for me because I have a very understanding family. I know that I live for music. So whenever I'm around, I give them my 100% attention. If I'm not around, I have to communicate. Communication is the key. You see, especially nowadays with technology, you are not really missed. You understand? You can spend 3, 4 years in the United States, and it's like you see your kids or your wife or your brothers or sisters on a daily basis. They talk, they do calls and whatever. So it's a little bit more easier now than before the emergence of technology, especially social media and video calls and all that. So I think it's been pretty easy for me so far.
All right.
So what's one piece of advice you'd give to that young lad who wants to go into music with all the experiences you've garnered over the years?
First, they should be true to themselves. You don't have to copy anybody. Because once you are your biggest competition, then you don't really have competition. When you want to be like someone else, and there's a problem. You understand? Because by the time you be like that person, the person has moved on, you keep on chasing shadows. So just remain focused. Be who you are. Be very, very original. Then you don't have much competition. You see legends like Stella, they are who they are. So anything they do is music to people. You understand? So just be true to yourself and then be very hardworking. Music has never been an easy thing for anybody. Contrary to what a lot of non-musicians think, music is a very difficult profession. The only good thing is that, because like Shakespeare says, music is the food of love. And then Bob Marley says, when it hits you, you feel no pain. So a lot of people, because of all those other attachments to music, they think music is never really easy. So if you get that fact right, that I'm coming into this profession to work. In most cases, the only time we enjoy music, musicians, is when we perform on stage. When you come to the studio and see musicians work, it's serious.
Very serious.
Serious business.
I want to borrow from what you just said. Be true to yourself.
Exactly.
And you shouldn't desire to be like anybody else, right? Exactly. So what then is the place of a role model for an upcoming artist?
Yes, a role model could be somebody you look up to, but not necessarily imitating that person. Well, I like the way this person carries himself, but it ends there. Not, I want to sing like this person. I want to look like this person. Then you are deviating from your originality. So that's just it.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. As we wrap up this part of the show, quickly give us ways and how we can download your songs, the old ones, the new ones, Audio Mark. How can we download your songs, and then your social media handles quickly?
Yes, some of the old ones are on YouTube. We're also looking at ways to put some very, very old ones on YouTube and Audio Mark. And then you can always follow me on my handles on Instagram, Otega001 at Otega001, and TikTok, Otega.
Okay.
And on Facebook, of course.
Thank you so much for coming through
Thank you for
and
coming.
expressing joy and light with us here, telling us about your musical career. And I'm sure a lot of people back home watching Galaxy TV will be like, where this man come out from? But hey, You're who you say you are, and you've definitely given us so much good times over the years. And we hope you'd continue that for us.
Sure.
All right, let's go on a quick break. We'll come back. It'll be time for Celebrity Gist. Stay here.